Hello everyone. Do you think that these two words are similar? Do you think? And if the answer is yes, then you are not an exception. Most people think that these two words are similar. They are similar in meaning. They think that they are similar in usage as well. They may be somewhat similar in their meaning, but in meaning as well, there is a subtle difference. There is a minute difference in usage. There is a difference. I have already mentioned the difference. Now, especially people who review the movies, review the novels, they tend to use these words interchangeably as if they are perfectly synonymous, as if they are perfectly similar. But they are not perfectly similar. They are different. This is what most careful users of the English language think. They think that there is a fair difference. There is a fairly good difference between these two words. Now let us look at first the word complicated. It is a very commonly used word. Complicated, it has a negative connotation. It is mostly used in a negative way. If you say that the storyline of a particular movie or a novel or the plot is complicated, you are actually criticizing. You are not giving a compliment. You are not praising the story. You are simply saying that it is complicated. It is unnecessarily complicated. It could have been made simpler. That is what, in a way, you are suggesting, right? When you say that it is a complicated task, it means that it involves a series of steps which could have been avoided, right? Let's say if you go to a bank and then you are supposed to open an account, and the person concerned tells you that this is what you are supposed to do when you want to open an account in the bank, and then you realize that this particular process is unnecessarily long. It has a series of steps, unnecessary, a lot of steps. You could have, I mean, the bank could have avoided these steps very easily, and the bank could have made the process or the procedure much simpler. Okay, so this is what is complicated, mostly used in a negative way. Now, the word complex, it means integrate. Integrate. Okay, so you use this word complex in order to give a compliment. So if you it has certain steps, which are intricately interwoven. Okay, and probably that is the demand of the plot. If you are talking about a movie that it is a complex movie or a complex storyline, then probably you want to say that the story or the theme really requires that kind of plot. Okay, when you and it is a bit difficult to understand. Obviously, when you say something is complex, it is difficult to understand, but you have to put in efforts in order to understand it. You have to put in efforts in order to understand it, and when you put in efforts, right, the efforts really pay you off because your understanding enhances, and then you realize that yes, it is really worthwhile to put in some more time to understand it, right? So when you say that some story was complex or the story is complex, you're actually paying, you are giving a compliment, right? So this is what is the difference between complex and complicated, and you need to know this difference very well. Thank you.